We're here with the weekly update again. There's my buddy Tim again in a slightly different jumpsuit.
Meter man.
That'll work. That'll work.
Yeah.
So the master gardener's inside at the moment. So camera guy and Tim and my brother's dwarfing around somewhere.
Right here.
We'll show off our stuff.
Yeah.
Well, here's our strawberries. If you've been watching our Tumblr or Google or whatever, you've seen that we've been picking quite a few. They're starting to get bigger every time, too. We don't want to just leave them on there ripening and rotting, so we just pick them off when they're small. It seems to be working. And here's our potatoes.
Potatoes.
They are getting quite large. Hopefully soon we will be eating them. I know it won't be that soon, but potatoes are good. Our corn, of which I'm sure you've heard the different types already. Oh, so let us begin showing off our new things. Let me dig for the seed packets here. We got little mounds. Let's see. These. Early sugar or pie pumpkins, right there.
Yeah,
and
right.
Not
then,
enough carvings.
That. And then in the back are these Casper pumpkins. They're like, I think they're orange on the inside, but they're white on the outside. They look
like
really
those
cool.
breast cancer pumpkins they have sometimes.
Ah. So, and then there is a row of peas somewhere around here set along the corn. I'll put a pic towards the end of the video for sure. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
With the hand model next to it, I'm assuming.
I think it's, yeah, little sprouts right behind. Not very big yet to show. And let's check out the rest. So, well, yeah, that is quite... all right, Tim. A little crude. It's gardening here.
I also picked it a little today.
You know what else is crude? The shovel I will beat you with.
Yeah, all right, come on. My family's watching.
Okay.
Let's see. So these. Let's see if I see any little bloom. Yeah, quite a few little blooms on our peas. See? And that little thing. These, you can eat the pod while they're still small. They don't recommend that you let them get too big, though. Sorry, had to pause that for a second. And there are our green beans. As you can see, they are kind of growing crazy, but a bunch of little flowery things on them. Going pretty good. Oh, and this right here is a little sunflower we planted a while back. It's gotten quite big, actually. Oh, there's our other sunflowers. You can see in the distance.
This time
standing
I won't mess up, like, comparing them.
Yep, it's hard to mistake them for anything else now. They will grow to be bigger, well, taller than us. I think like 8 feet,
No,
maybe
10,
bigger.
10 foot.
10 foot. 10
I'm
foot.
almost 6 foot, so that's pretty big.
Yeah. They will certainly be distinctive.
And that right over there is
Yeah,
garlic.
our garlic's probably going to be pulled soon. It's about ready.
So I'm going to have to just start standing next to them.
And, ooh,
The
carrots. Our radishes are all plucked. I think more have been planted. But the carrots are actually doing good.
But we do not know.
As are our tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Getting almost as tall as our sunflowers, it seems. See? Yay!
And there are some peppers.
Yep. Peppers.
More corn.
Peppers, mother plucker.
And our corn over here. Last time we had it on, it was like barely poking up out of the soil.
I think you shared.
And now it's
Let's vote for
starting to catch up.
Shared over there.
Starting to catch up with the rest.
Behind you.
Knit.
And, yes, Great Northern beans. We just took these right out of a bag, like you would just boil at home, and plucked them in the ground here and over there at the very back. And they've already grown up like a couple days.
Oh,
They got this big. And our cauliflower is growing as well, but nowhere near at the same rate as all our, the rest of our stuff.
Yeah.
As you can see, the spinach is actually starting to get a little bit leafy,
Yes.
which is awesome.
Yeah, leafy is not good.
Oh, and here, where we planted white saucer squash I was talking about a couple weeks back that our grandpa gave us. See? Distinctive. Hey, Tim, do you think you can show off how big the non-existent sprout is?
How? Hey, look, there's a spider.
And there is our cucumber, starting to get some blooms on it as well.
You need me to compare the rack?
Yeah, you can stand next to it. We don't have as much comparison work here, so he needs to stay in work.
We're
business.
not professionals.
See, look. I think it might be just like a few inches shorter than him at its highest point. Yep. And
this over here is pumpkins.
yes. See, pumpkin, squash, but I think I think our stuff's been being picked on by the birds. So, yeah. There is our green peas right there. Growing pretty good. I believe, yeah, those are actually green beans poking up. The birds have been plucking the stuff out and we've been replacing it so much it's kind of hard for me to keep track of it. Like, I don't think any of the eggplant's popping up anymore. Except for maybe that right there. I hope so. Eggplant is quite tasty. And as I said before, those are great northern beans. Just right out of the bag. Just like one each and a few inches apart. And they popped up almost instantly, it seems.
This is our flower.
Our blackberry bush.
My first vid?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of bending over. I think it's just because it's kind of dark in this corner at the moment. And our flower bed.
I hope this thing doesn't die like my career.
Yep, our whole erratic bed of flowers. It actually does seem to be growing pretty good. The birds haven't been picking on it as much since we can't eat most of this stuff, I guess. They are spiteful creatures. Spiteful, I say.
More spiteful than tapeworms.
And let us take a little glance over at our herb patch before we end this up. Walking along the garden. Here it is. We need to move some stuff here in a bit. Work in progress.
Yeah, we got some basil.
Basil.
Not
And
enough to combine the herbs yet.
I don't think very much stuff has been popping up. Kind of like just here and there. Our basils and our dill and whatnot. Not really in any distinct rows quite yet. But they are young. Oh, actually there is one more thing I was going to show. Our hanging planters, which I will put a link to the video I believe in. I don't know. A moment. I'll get the seed packet out. We planted them. Oh, I think it might be inside. Pause one moment, and I'll show you the seed packet. Alright, got it back out. Here it is. Salad blend seed mixture. French mesclun or something.
Yummy.
Bunch of different lettuces with accents of chard, corn salad, chervil, I think I said that right, endive, and spinach. We planted in each of these, which it was just a container mix with some water control. I think we need to get some potting soil that also add on to it. But it should be growing pretty fine. And let us do the whole, point at the weekly updates thing, because Tim hasn't got a chance to really do much measuring this time. And so yeah, last week's to the left, next week's to the right when we get it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate it. And apologies for the little bit erratic video this time around. Still recovering a bit from last week. Thanks for watching.